Hey everyone, it's Gabby and I'm back with another video. Thank you for clicking on my channel. I know the reason you clicked on this video is because you want to know why I don't treat my vitiligo and why I don't seek like a medical treatment for it, and I'm going to tell you all about that, like regarding costs. We're going to get into all of that, different types of treatments, and side effects and things like that. So let's get into all of that, but if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below. As you all know, my vitiligo is repigmenting, so I'm turning brown again. I lost all my color, like, who knows even how long ago. I was 5 when it started, and by the time I was like 8 or 10, I was completely not fully depigmented, but like it spread to the max that it's ever been, and it stayed there for a while. It wasn't until 2016 that I saw a spot on my chest, and that was the first start of repigmentation. Over the years, there has been a lot of concern of me getting treatment. My parents looked into getting a treatment for me when I was like younger, when it first started, but I was too young to remember, of course. But they brought me to like a dermatologist. Of course, they all say there's no cure. They all say that. So they recommended, they say there's no cure, but then they prescribed me like a steroid topical cream where you just apply it to the spots and like see if anything happens. I don't really understand how that could even work, but anyways, they decided not to go through with it because on the label, and they like gave us like disclaimers and things like that before they actually gave it to me to try, and it said like causes cancer and like big red letters, and that was pretty freaky, so they opted not to give it to me. We also purchased like a UV light. I know that's like a big treatment for vitiligo. Getting like a UV light, UV treatments are very popular, so we got one of those, like a medical grade, and we got like the eye pieces too to protect my eyes, but I never actually used it because there's also the risk of getting too much exposure. I guess there is a risk of skin cancer and other side effects. It's also expensive to buy the light. So, and I also looked into like these strange herbs that you find on Google. If you look for vitiligo treatment, there's all these different types of companies trying to sell you cure, and I don't really believe in that because every person's case is different. So I don't think having one standard product is gonna work for everybody that has the same condition, because everybody's condition is unique, and it's probably caused by something different. I actually got a book on like healing herbs and foods that you can eat. I even tried turmeric and mustard seed oil. That was so messy, and you had to leave it on, and it like dyed my skin, and it didn't actually do anything. I even actually considered depigmenting the rest of my skin too, like bleaching it. You can try naturally, like with things that bleach naturally, like lemons, and that's all I know, or you can actually get it professionally done. I was just so desperate to become one color again. And there were so many other things that I looked into throughout this whole time of having vitiligo, but nothing seemed really worth it to me, and I was very desperate. So I know others who have vitiligo are also probably in a position where they feel really desperate, and I know how you feel. It really doesn't feel good, but I promise you those treatments are not looking out for your best interest, and it's not really considering your health. So the reason why I didn't go through with any of those treatments is because of the side effects that it could possibly have, the price, and inconvenience. So even if there was like a small percentage of success with any one of those treatments, and there's so many more, like skin grafts and melanin transplants and all this crazy stuff, but there's really not like success there's not like a huge success rate for a lot of these things, and I really don't think it's worth it to go through with any of those things, because even if there is a small percentage of success, there is also a larger chance that it may not work, and then it costs a lot of time and money to even try it. So if you're looking into like different treatments, I recommend that you don't choose like medical procedures that are pricey and expensive. I really don't recommend it. I just think that all of you that have vitiligo, I really think that it's caused by something internal. For me, that's the case. I have so many like different allergies and like weird things going on, and it all makes sense why I have vitiligo. And I have Hashimoto's, which is another autoimmune disease, which also makes sense because if you have one autoimmune disease, you are likely to have more. So if you all are looking for a cure, I recommend that you start looking to see what else could be like not quite right in your body. I recommend to go to like an allergist, and even like a natural or like wellness doctor. I don't recommend just going to like the general physicians. I don't recommend that at all, because they're not skilled in like looking into like things like this. So before you go ahead with any procedure or anything, consider the fact that even if it's somewhat reasonably priced, there's still a good percentage of people who don't have success. It's also very expensive, it's very inconvenient, and it could have harmful side effects. So consider all those things before you try any different products, or do your research. If you really want to go through a procedure, think it through and think of the consequences, and think of, if this doesn't happen, if it doesn't work, will I be in debt? Will I have side effects? And if it does work, then will I be am I gonna be like totally happy? So just think about those things. I wanted to let you guys know why I chose not to get medical treatments done, because I've been offered so many and I really just would rather not. So let me know what you guys think about this, and I hope this helps you guys, because when companies and brands think that you have a problem that they can fix, or they think you might need something from them, they are constantly targeting you and other people like you. Not targeting in a bad way, but they like direct their products at you repeatedly because they want to offer you something, and a lot of the time they're don't always have your best interest at heart. They're just trying to make money, like we all are. But just take that in consideration. Not all products work, and there's no guarantee. So just keep all of those things in mind and do your research, and try to go as natural as possible if you are considering procedures. So I hope this helps somebody. Think it through before you do any procedures or buy any products. It's your life, it's your mind and your body and your money. So think about that. I hope this helps somebody. I'm going to be starting to post twice a week. I am thinking Mondays and Fridays, but it'll honestly just depend on which days of the week work best. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be posting some fun videos, and I will see you guys next week.